evening, everyone. My name is Beth Vizina from the Transfer Office here at BCC. Welcome to the 18th Annual Phi Theta Kappa Induction Ceremony. I'd like to begin by congratulating the inductees tonight. It's our good fortune that you've chosen Bristol to start your higher education career. Now I'd like to introduce our honored guests. President John Sprague, Vice President Greg Satharis, Vice President Steve Ozug, Associate Vice President Anthony Ucci, Associate Vice President Anna Gayet, Professor of English Tom Grady, Phi Theta Kappa Faculty Advisor and Associate Professor of History Don Kilgus, and Phi Theta Kappa Student Representative Kelly Carroll. At this time, I'd like to invite President Sprague to the podium.
Well, good evening, everyone. This is always one of the favorite occasions of the annual year, academic year at Bristol Community College. We celebrate excellence and the induction into the Phi Theta Kappa society. It is a way to recognize what has occurred throughout your career at Bristol Community College and the wonderful work that you've done. I often have a saying that you can often find people not far from where they quit. And you have proved just the opposite of that, that you have persevered and kept going and through thick and thin. It hasn't always been easy, but you are a wonderful model for the rest of us. I don't think you do it for that purpose, but you have set the model for your friends, other students, people down the street you don't even know have seen you go to school in the snow and the rain and the thunderstorms and everything else, completing your assignments. So what you have done wears off on our other students at the college as well as neighbors and friends and family, and I thank you for setting that example. This is going to be a wonderful evening, and I'm very excited for you, and I hope that you will continue to move ahead, not just at Bristol Community College, but further ahead in higher education. And congratulations. Always remember that Bristol Community College, you are part of our family. You're always welcome. In later times, you're always welcome back if you need some support, so any help that we can provide. Congratulations. Thank you.
I'd like to invite Vice President Satharis to deliver the keynote.
Thank you very much, Beth. President Sprague, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, parents, friends, and most importantly, of course, to our students, welcome and congratulations to everyone for participating tonight in this great occasion. I find that for a ceremony such as this one, a measure of the best type of address given in a situation like this, the one that is most meaningful to the students we are honoring, if the morning after the ceremony, those in attendance do not remember that such an address was given. So with that in mind, I will be brief and unremarkable. Instead, I hope tomorrow we all wake up with a glow of celebration for our exceptional students and also for those who love them and have been with them, have supported them, got them to this point, and will continue to be with them. Tonight is a celebration for the entire BCC community, not just our students that we're celebrating here tonight. Most specifically to the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society inductees. So to our student inductees tonight, congratulations on this amazing achievement. Tonight you're making a statement not only to join the Honor Society, but also that you've made a further choice to embark on a career and a life of scholarship. This commitment to scholarship is a commitment to your future, and that of your loved ones, your family, and also your future family. The higher learning in which you're engaged at BCC will certainly make you more prepared for a great career, employment, but it will also prepare you for higher learning beyond BCC, as President Sprague said, onward toward baccalaureate degree, master's degree, and beyond. We know that in general, the higher level of student learning coincides with increased opportunities for a rewarding career and employment, which will make lifelong differences to you, your family, parents, and your children. But higher learning is not only about making you more employable, giving you more knowledge and skills, it is also critical to provide you with the skills we don't always focus on and think of first. The ability to think, to critically analyze, to question all aspects of your life, and perhaps most importantly, as Stanley Aronowitz says, to dispense with intellectual authorities and to become your own authority. That's really what it's all about. It's what teaching is about. It's what learning is about. And I know it's what you are about. So as you do this, you will engage more deeply, not only in your own lives and your own careers and your own education, but in the lives of your families, your loved ones. And another thing we don't always think about is in the lives of members of your community as you support your community, your neighbors, and our democracy. So congratulations on an amazing achievement, and best of luck to you from here on.
President Sprague will now present the Distinguished Service Award.
Vice President Satharis mentioned it is not tonight just about the inductees, but about the institution as a whole, and it certainly merits putting a spotlight on the outstanding faculty and staff that we have at the college and that you've benefited from. Your success means our success, and we just have a wonderful group of employees, faculty and staff that are unmatched across my experience of 42 years and certainly across the Commonwealth. So, having said that, it's a distinct pleasure for me to award the 2016 PTK Distinguished Service Award to Professor of English J. Thomas Grady. Tom's impact on Bristol Community College has been profound. He is an inspiring teacher, a mentor, a celebrated playwright, a riotous raconteur, a valued colleague and friend. I couldn't say that 5 times, I don't think. BCC is a better place because Tom has decided to practice his profession here at Bristol Community College. Several years ago, I tapped Tom to be the chair of the BCC self-study for the college's NEASC accreditation. What a wise choice I made. It made me look very smart. Tom marshaled the disparate voices of the entire college community and used his great good humor to enlist faculty, staff, and students to work way above and beyond their job descriptions to produce a document that did BCC proud and served as a model for other institutions. As director of the English Department's Portfolio Project, Tom channeled his passion for the written word into creating, along with his colleagues, a process whereby students struggling with expressing themselves become confident and accomplished writers. That is no small achievement. Perhaps one of Tom's greatest successes has been with the Commonwealth Honors Program. For years, Tom served with distinction as the coordinator of the Commonwealth Honors Program here at BCC. Under his capable leadership, the Commonwealth Honors Program grew remarkably, but that was not his only achievement. As coordinator, Tom was so supportive of both students and faculty who participated in the program. He took every opportunity to mentor and sustain students in the program. He brought students on the College Honors Program, Commonwealth Honors Program Advisory Board, and gave them an authentic voice on policy and practice in the Commonwealth Honors Program. He genuinely respected the students, entrusting them with a crucial role in governing the program. Perhaps the highest praise for Tom comes from his students, because his heart and soul are in teaching. As one of his students wrote in his nomination letter, He enlivens the higher education process with intellectual rigor, humor, and honest passion and interest in the success of his students. He demands excellence from his students, no matter where they are in their educational development, but he also supplies the tools they need to excel. And while he makes them work, he makes them laugh. Again, no small achievement. Because he challenges them with every assignment and expects their very best, his students rise to the occasion. Because he believes in them, they are inspired to believe in themselves. Because of his unflagging support, many of his students have transferred to prestigious colleges and universities, but all of them are better able to express themselves and to appreciate the great works of art and literature to which he introduces them. This award acknowledges what his colleagues and students have known for many years. No one is more deserving. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 award winner, J. Thomas Grady. Congratulations.
Well, thank you all a lot. You can be seated. So when they were already a heckler. When they were describing, I'm hearing all this for the first time. I have no idea who nominated me, and I was thinking, who is this guy that they're describing? I'm quite humbled by this, and I'm very grateful to the people that nominated me. I'm grateful to the faculty and friends and family who are here tonight to support me. And mostly, I kind of want to focus on the students. And as I feel humbled, I'm struck by how my experience with students at the community college, that they don't internalize their successes as much as I'd like them to, in that a student will earn an A on a paper, and you give it back to them, and they say, well, thank you for giving me this A. And I probably say the wrong thing. I say, I didn't give you the A, you earned this A. Like, internalize that. That's a success that's yours. You own it. It's all yours. And I'm just going to ask you tonight that when you walk away from this evening, have a little self moment where you say, I earned this. That I've worked really hard to be able to sit in these front rows and be able to receive this honor. You earned it. You deserved it. And you're building on success. And I love teaching at the community college more than I would at a private school or a highly competitive school, because I look at these students and I believe that they're as smart as the students that started at those other schools, but you carry more responsibilities and you maybe carry more baggage that makes it more of an obstacle and a challenge for you to be right where you are right now. You got kids, you have work, you have family to take care of, and you have maybe disabilities that are challenges to you, and here you are. So you're heroes to me, and I mean that. And I want you to internalize your success tonight. But I'm going to, okay, thank you. Internalize it. Applaud for them. So when I give that paper back that's an A, when I give the next assignment, that same student who has earned A's, like 3 or 4 A's, go, oh, well, this is going to be the one I flunk. This is going to be the one that takes me down. You know, I'm seeing bobbleheads in the front, right? It's going to take a while, but there are times, sometimes stress is a good thing. It really is. It energizes you to succeed. But sometimes I really wish that students not only built up their confidence, but built up their confidence to do something more. You are here because you achieved. Some of you are early on in your academic career here at the college. Some of you are near the end of it, and you're moving forward with learning, if not lifelong learning. And I'm setting a challenge in front of you to learn for learning's sake. Right now, you've demonstrated that you've achieved. What would it be like for you to learn for learning's sake and take risks with an assignment? Take risks with doing academic work that transcends just what's in your program. The honors program, for example, either here or elsewhere. Because I'll tell you something, if you do that, you own it. It's something unique. It wasn't something asked of you. You didn't just do the work and get an A. It's something you will always carry with you, and it's yours, and you own it. And so many things in life are going to be a struggle, and some things will be taken from you, or that you don't expect. Your health, a job, things out of your control. No one can take away your scholarship. It will always be yours. Now, if you are going to take these risks, and as you go on with your academic career, I want you students to think about the people who are behind you right now, either here in spirit or they're at home. That I'm going to ask you to think about them and think about the sacrifices they make for you. That when you need that extra hour and someone has to watch the kids because they're running around the dining room and that's where you read, and you're like, can you just get the children to be quiet? You know, like, so they make sacrifices for you too. They're part of your team, and you must honor them. So I'm going to ask the students to give a round of applause for you people back there. So strive for excellence, be nice to teachers, and celebrate your stage in life as an achiever. Congratulations.
Associate Vice President Uchi.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to present these candidates for membership to our society. These students have fulfilled all the requirements for membership. I recommend them for acceptance into the Beta Eta Phi chapter of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society.
Student Representative Kelly Caro.
This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. The gold field refers to the golden opportunities available to us all. Since gold is the most noble of metals, it has further significance to our society, for it represents the nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the gold field is a black band. It represents the three ideals which band us together. Shining through the black enamel background are three Greek letters, which are the initials of three Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves and on the other laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character. The graceful curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Above the band is the representation of the head of Athena, the goddess of learning. In the base appear the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning, the common ideal for members of Phi Theta Kappa. This badge stands as a symbol of the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group. The purpose of our organization is to foster among its members a spirit of devotion to the hallmarks of Phi Theta Kappa, leadership, service, and fellowship, and to create a welcoming intellectual climate for the interchange of ideals and ideas. Among us, membership is a privilege earned by academic merit, honor, and service. In the conduct of our activities, truth shall be our quest, diligence our staff, and achievement of excellence our purpose. Thank you.
Vice President Ozug. Vice President Ozug will call out each inductee's name. When your name is called, please pick up a candle and return to your seat.
Christina Leduc. Alexa Boutelea. Taylor Cantelmo. Taryn Giannunzio. Ann Sylvia. Perla Serta. Kristen Lundgren. Eileen Bacalod. Amy Fiddler. Margaret Rockwood. Kristen Moscaritolo. Alexis Rose. Rosa Costa. Nana Willard. Stephanie Amgott. Scott DeSena. Mariah Fernandez. Milagros Sanchez Gaton. Kyle Sweezy. Shane Hennigan. Richard Nunes. James Gatenby. Renee Wood. Cyndia Asano. Monica Mello. Nathan Silva. Kevin Thompson. Kevin Garcia. Tiffany Conchina. Alec Nolan. Donna Hamlin. Daniel Borden. Kaylee Texera. Eileen Kinane. Neil Raposo. Nicole Florio. Wanda Maldonado. Jessica Mello. Mariah Alves. Daniel Rodriguez. Anna Flynn. Erin Burke. Abigail Cabral. Pamela Palm. Michaela Moniz. Caitlin Martin. Kelly Ramos. Anton Gardner. Solomon Carrero. Jacqueline Silva. Deborah Taylor. Erin Card. Lucas Hansen. John McGeever. Hawakande. Shalise Jackson. Kendra Neto. Javanel Lloyd. Mary Pietrovich. Johanna Macbeth. Crystal Cavallo. Sure. Brenda O'Brien. Debbie Williams. Nicole DeRosiers. Colin Stellato. Aaron Soares. Daniel Soltran. Kelsey Borges. Tiffany Hathaway. Fernanda Silvera. Kathy Ann Vega. Paulina Vincent. Anthony Porto. And Kelly Carroll.
Would the inductees please stand? Associate Vice President Guyette.
Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been revealed to you, we ask you to recite the pledge which admits you into complete fellowship. So please repeat after me. I do solemnly promise on this first day of April of 2016 to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members. And promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. It is my pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore always the truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. Congratulations.
I'm sorry. Okay, you can blow out your candles. The fire inspector appreciates that. It is so nice to have an evening like this when we can all come together as the BCC family to celebrate student achievements. And I would like to congratulate all the inductees for everything that you have accomplished. Oh, you can also sit down. I'd like to congratulate all the inductees for everything that you've accomplished here at Bristol Community College. Your accomplishments have been the result of an enormous amount of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, And I know many of you would not be here tonight if it was not for the support of your families. So I'd like to take a moment, as Professor Grady mentioned earlier, to recognize them. So if we please just give a round of applause again for your family and your friends. We all owe our parents, spouses, and children so many thanks for encouraging us to achieve our goals when times were difficult or when we doubted ourselves. There are times that are always difficult in any journey. And in this lyrics to a song that I've been listening to a lot recently, it goes a little bit like this. It said that the struggles make you stronger and the changes make you wise. And I think in many ways that's very, very true. And when I think of Phi Theta Kappa students, one of the first words that comes to my mind is dedication. You come to class each day while juggling the great responsibilities of classes and work, family, college activities. You are masters of time management as you adroitly balance all of the demands on your time and your energy. And despite all the pressures, you willingly share of yourselves, both inside and outside of the classroom. We are all inspired by your example as self-motivated, lifetime learners who embrace learning with a passion and enthusiasm that is remarkable to witness and we all get to enjoy every day. As you proceeded along your educational journey to this evening, I'm sure that many of your decisions have been influenced by your family or by your faith or by something that many of you may consider to be serendipity or destiny. During the midst of the Great Depression, President Franklin Roosevelt stated, I am a history professor, so I have to get in a history plug here somewhere, quote, "There is a mysterious cycle in human events. To some generations much is given, of other generations much is expected. This generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny. You also have the opportunity through organizations like Phi Theta Kappa to not only make your own destiny, but at the same time to help shape the destiny of others. When you received the invitation to join Phi Theta Kappa, you also received an invitation to get involved, to better the college community. I realize that we all have many responsibilities, both inside and outside of the classroom, as I spoke of earlier, but the college community, your college community, is only as vibrant as the members make it. Therefore, as the faculty advisor here at BCC, I ask all of you to consider becoming as involved as your time, interests, and other commitments will allow. Your involvement can consist of anything, from running for a student government position, to participating in a civic engagement project, to serving as a mentor to new students. Remember that whatever you do helps to fulfill the hallmarks of Phi Theta Kappa: scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship, now and in the future. I encourage you to be involved. Be a role model. Be a mentor. In other words, pay it forward. Thank you, congratulations, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
As we conclude, I'd just like to congratulate the inductees one more time and invite everyone to join us for refreshments in the lobby. If you would please remain seated while those on stage and the inductees exit. Thank you.